Suraj Singh, Civil Engineer Bharat, in continuation to my review of Manifesto to see evaluation, performance evaluation of this government led by Dr. Modi, Honorable PM. Continuing this, I will read next chapter, what they said. It is industry, modern, competitive and caring. We should no longer remain a market for global industry. Rather, we should become a global manufacturing hub. We have to encourage our industry to innovate and collaborate internationally. We have to encourage industry to produce efficiently and cost effectively. Economic freedom implies that government will not get in way of freedom of individuals to start and operate legitimate business. Increased economic freedom will break open economic spaces to new entrants, especially in form of small and medium enterprises, creating jobs and prosperity. Particularly, we will ensure that conducive, enabling environment is created, making doing business in easy way. India, easy. We will focus on cutting red tape, simplifying procedures, and removing bottlenecks. We will ensure logistics of the college infrastructure, including stable power. Our attempt will be to move towards a single window system of clearances both at centers and also at state level through a hub spoke model. We will put in place a mechanism that ensures that central and state governments work in close coordination and synergy while giving clearances to mega projects. Decision making on environment clearances will be made transparent as well as time bound. We will set up world class investment and industrial regions as global hubs of manufacturing. We will set up a task force to review and revive our MSME sector. MSME means micro and small medium scale enterprises, enabling it with better access to formal credit and technology for modernization. Frame environment laws in manner that provides no scope for confusion and will lead to speedy clearances of proposals without delay. Manufacturing. A strong manufacturing sector will not only bridge demand-supply gap, leading to price stabilization, but also create millions of jobs and increase income for working class. Above all, it will increase revenue for government and lead to import substitution to bring down import bill. We will make India a hub for cost competitive labor intensive mass manufacturing to give boost to manufacturing vision. BJP will accord high priority to growth of manufacturing so that we can create enough jobs in country. This sector must go fast to ensure employment and assets creation. Take steps for interest rate rationalization and have a clear tax policy to remove uncertainty and create investor confidence. Take all steps like removing and red tapeism involved in approvals to make it easy to do business, invest in logistics, infrastructure, ensure power supply, and undertake labor reforms besides other steps to create a conducive environment for investors. Increase public spendings on R&D and incentives R&D investment by industry to increase competitiveness of manufacturing sectors. Will facilitate setting up of software and hardware manufacturing units, encourage Indian companies to go global, and we will support Indian companies in this endeavor. We believe that Indian entrepreneurs have capability to take on global markets. Set up trade facilitation to ensure easy customs, clearances, and visas for business travel. Initiate a government industry dialogue to a channel for regular interface with industry. MSME. BJP considers the role of SME sector is crucial for economic development of our country. Sector needs to be developed by providing international linkages for exports, availability of credit through a dedicated SME bank, supply chain efficiencies, adoption of IT support and R&D and innovation. and a policy support for enhancing mandate to purchase from SME for large-scale projects. Overall, goal is to enhance competitiveness of SME sector, leading to a larger contribution to our economic growth and employment generation. Cooperative sector efforts will be made to encourage cooperative sector. BJP commits to review existing laws with regards to cooperative sector and will amend multi-state cooperation to remove lacuna and anomalies. Handicrafts shall move up value chain of sector driven by focus on quality, market linkages, both national and international, access to credit information and skill upgradation. Value addition will be encouraged through avenues like branding, packaging, and technology. Art, artisan, artisans. Schemes shall be drawn for skills upgradation and enhancement of business opportunities for artisans like smiths, weavers, carpenters, hairdressers, shoesmiths, and potters. And then services, driven by quality and efficiency. Business and trade. Modernized era is an era of exchange. Over-regulation needs to be addressed to stop harassment of businessmen and traders. Same time, we have to set up transparent systems which ensure credibility of our goods and services. Same time, bottlenecks in transporting and exporting them have to be removed. Also, flow of information about our trade, our tradable items required to be made available to rest of world. Focus on zero defect products. Build world-class ports, connecting them with roads and rail to hinterland so as to drive maritime trade of country. Air cargo facilities will be enhanced throughout country. An export promotion mission will be established integrating all stakeholders. Current accounts deficit to be brought down aggressively by focusing on exports and reducing dependency on imports. Value addition of our products will be biggest task. We shall work within state governments to assure GST in an appropriate time frame for implementing system. A robust IT network system shall be put in place. We'll embark on path of IPRs and patents in a big way. Take all necessary steps to protect the interests of retailers, small traders and small vendors, and equip them with latest techniques and methods to modernize them and make them competitive. Commit and ensure that retailers and SMEs don't have to spend time and money for seeking multiple licenses to start business. There will be system in place to avoid harassment of small traders. Ensure his availability of institutional credit. Review obsolete multiple laws to reduce and simplify them. Remove ambiguity in rules to make way for prompt decisions or any scope for discretion. Telecom revolution has touched the length and breadth of the country, but there is a significant scope and necessity to improve the quality of voice and data to fully leverage its potential. Tourism and untapped potential. BJP recognizes the role tourism and hospitality can play a foreign exchange and stability to create millions of jobs every year. Tourism plays a key role in socio-economic progress through creation of jobs and price infrastructure development and foreign exchange earnings. BJP realizes the tourism sector needs a clear plan for growth, and BJP commits to initiate a mission mode project to create 50 tourist circuits that are affordable, built around themes like archaeological and heritage, cultural and spiritual, Himalayan, desert, coastal, mythical, Ayurveda, and modern medicine. This shall lead to creation of infrastructure and employment around each tourist circuit to help boosting revenue generation. A specialized course in tourism will start for capacity development. Safety and security of tourists will be accorded due priority. Labor force, pillar of our growth. BJP recognizes the fact that labor is the key to revival of economy, and so are laws governing them. We believe in promoting harmonious relationship between labor and industry, with both playing an important contributory role in economic growth and development. We'll ensure that interests of labor and unorganized sector are protected. Organized labor. For organized labor, we have proposed to encourage industry on labor to embrace the concept of industry family. This concept in which industry owners and laborers bound as a family is guided by the principle of efficiency, skill development and upgradation, productivity, appropriate wages, and prerequisites to scale towards the end. We will issue identity cards on unorganized sectors labels, and arrangements will be made to provide them good quality health and education service. Also, their skills will be upgraded through appropriate training programs. Extend access to modern financial services to labor, including considering options of setting up a dedicated workers bank. Bring together all stakeholders, review our labor laws, which are outdated, complicated, and even contradictory. Strengthen pension and health insurance safety risks, that's for all kinds of labors. Housing no longer a mirage. We will roll out a massive low-cost housing program to ensure that by the time nation completes 75 years of independence, every family will have a Pakka house of its own. It will be an innovatively designed scheme that dovetails various existing programs and also encourages housing sector by appropriate policy interventions and credit availability included interest subventions where necessary. Our proposed program will further ensure that these houses are equipped with basic facilities of toilet, piped water supply, electricity, and proper access. To do this, we will, amongst others, prioritize all our resources towards this goal, leverage on land as a resource of urban areas and demand for unskilled labor in rural areas, innovatively structure program to coverage and dovetail various existing programs while adding missing links. Simultaneously encourage overall housing sector through appropriate policy interventions and credit availability. Physical infrastructure better than the best. Now let's review of what I have said so far. This is regarding this industry, which is industry modern computing and caring. Now, what I have narrated to you, I have told that they have a lot of programs, a lot of schemes included on their manifesto 2014, as I told you, chapter by chapter. Now, whatever you heard now, you came to know from this manifesto, how much confident you are that they have achieved this. These have remained titles, or these have been described to your nation as reality? That's the question. Have they modernized industry? What they have done? Conducive, enabling environment. Well, these industries create themselves, and if government supports, that's fine. But have we become global? Have we? I don't think so. Our exports have reduced, have come down. So this means we are not global. We are not competitive. Have we cut red tape? I think it has increased. Single window system was in operation previously also. It's not something not new. Decision making and environmental clearances and various issues, these are developing items and keep on moving from time to time. Manufacturing and quality and R&D, all issues are non-government issues actually. These industries have to take because they have to sell their products. MSME have been forgotten. They did nothing for MSMEs and this is forgotten. So services, business and trade focus on zero defects. Zero defect is very important here. Zero defect. What is zero defect? Are we able to produce zero defects? Our products, whatever we make? I don't think so. Quality, people misinterpret quality control. As I explained before also, quality is a title that covers quality control as well as system control. Quality control directly cannot be done without system control. We have systems, we have established systems, but these are not operative. These are failed systems, both in government as well as in private sectors. Name is there, ISO 9000, 2015, or Sigma, or some other. Are we complying? Seriously? How many of you can say yes? Maybe 10%, not more than that. People run system for sake of running system, for sake of certification for every 2-3 years, and that's all. People sign without examination, without inspections. People sign backdating. This happens. People are not very smart to do work from complying system. System is continued but broken, but mismanaged, abused. If system is broken, how quality can come? It is right that quality is not guaranteed by system, but system leads to quality. If we comply honestly our systems, quality would definitely come because quality control is a part of quality system. So really, nothing has happened. I'm not saying regretly, but this is a fact of life. So zero defect we should forget. So far, not achieved. Ports and export promotion and all this, all only titles and manifesto contents and labor force. They have not done too much for labor force. They have been laid off in both sectors, organized and unorganized. So labor is suffering. They have suffered. They shall be suffering. They have been suffering. Physical infrastructure. We will discuss later. So what this government would say, how many percent has been done, achieved, is a red big question mark. I don't understand why government of India, relevant ministries have looked into this manifesto from time to time. I think like Constitution of India is not opened by people, by ministers. Similarly, manifesto is not regarded. I'm not like I'm not backbiting or I'm not criticizing someone. Once you issue some manifesto, it should be regarded like religious book. From time to time, it should be reviewed. Every 6 months, 1 year, that manifesto should be reviewed. What progress we have achieved, what achievements we have made, and what is performance. If that is not done, what purpose it serves? It doesn't serve any purpose. And unfortunately, this manifesto, which was the good, reliable, safe, directive, has to major extent yielded, failed. We should not have been. Had it not been failed, it would have helped our society, our state, our nation, and even other countries. Because we export also, in addition to import. Though we are not very big industrialized nation, but we support others. Our industries are not bad; they are good, not excellent but good, better than many others. But they are not very common. Our industries are limited. We are not an industrial nation yet, and I don't know how many years it would take. But this government must have done something. It failed. I'm not saying 100% they don't do, but that is continuing. Once vehicle starts moving, it keeps on continuing. So country wise a vehicle, if it is moving, it's not means to keep running a car is easy, but to start and make a car is difficult. So it has done. Means, we have in fact failed. uh, Honorable PM should have concentrated on economy, on industry, on manufacturing. Country would have been different. There would have been crores of jobs. Real estate has been ignored. Industry has been ignored. Only spending money without getting returns is no meaning. Economy doesn't accept that. If I spend some rupee, I should get return of that also in a fixed time, fixed duration of time, which didn't happen. That's a real problem. There's some mixes. Okay, so I would just say that you people should do it. You people should go through this manifesto by downloading from BJP website and see what they've achieved. And actually, they should have issued some comparative statement about their manifesto. They have not done it, and I don't think they will do it because they are not reading that. Even Honorable Prime Minister is not doing that. He does whatever comes to his mind. He does not do what is given. This was devised by one qualified person, Dr. Joshi, who is well educated, who must have analyzed this, who must have drawn inputs from various people, even Honorable PM. These inputs he included. This is good, is not bad, but performance is null. If there's no performance, what is meaning of this? During Indira Gandhi time, it was 20-point program, or 5-point program, and this point program. They were smart and but short programs. This is very big document, 50-page document, more than 50-page document. But what are the use of the document? Our laws of the document that are not implemented. So better first evaluate yourself. Quality system says you evaluate yourself, you issue your statement yourself, what are your achievements, what is your grade, and what is your performance, then the other guy would review. This is called quality. We are not performing it, we are performing for the sake of certifications only, and we get certificates and that's it. Just like a police officer keeps tags on his uniform. Same thing, we have this manifesto tag. Nobody is talking of this manifesto. Educated and not educated, both people are not talking about this. It's very bad. Means you have to compare, be very educated society. We are knowledge society, we are called. So we should do it. Next time we'll take up later on because it's always a long video. Thank you very much, dear friends, for giving your time. And once again, thank you. Jai Bharat. Dhanyavad.